Hi everybody. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Okay, hello everybody. We're gonna be playing Ever Endless right now. Tonight, whatever it is for you. I am told that the Valentine's Day event is up and going, so let's go check that out. Let me switch over to gameplay. And then let's see, 19. Oh, 21. So I don't know if you guys saw that. That was said 19. Now it's at 21. People are saying it's good so far. I have not left whatever building I'm in, so let's go check it out. Who's that? Who's this random redhead? Alea? What? And Peaches. Who are they? I think those are new. I haven't seen them before. Weird. Okay, well, maybe we'll head down to the Avon. We'll head down to Avon and see if, what all is going on down there. Because that's where the event is supposed to take place, so let's go find out. Do I have scrolls? I probably don't. Centaur Castle. No idea. There is no title. A resort, so like the beach. I know this took. Okay, you know what? I think this is the Void. And I don't know if it was purposely supposed to not have a title. Just can be like, you know, the Void. Or if that was accidental. Where are we at now? Still 21. We're not too far away. I'd rather have been... Oh, Peaches was a player. Okay. That makes sense. I know because this little key thing... Actually... If I remember correctly, the username was down below by the feet, but maybe I'm just making that up. Oh! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Okay, this is pretty cute. Let's just explore the map a little bit. Not like I actually know where to initiate the event anyways, but... Oh, look. Oh, the roses are everywhere. Oh, oh my goodness, Bling, I'm excited for this event. Yay, I'm so glad I can watch you play. Also, my brother and friends are on for the event, so I'm gonna spy on them. Yeah, Rose as well. I know. Hello, and welcome to the stream, Ellie. I just got here to Avon. This is really stinking cute so far. What? What is this? Run. Should I just... Oh, okay. These two guys are actually players right here. That's really cool that you... By the way, sorry, Ren. Sorry, Ellie. You said you have some people online. Will you be joining us online as well? This is so pretty, she says. I agree. These two people right here are actually players. I don't remember who it was, though. I wonder if I can click on them? Love potion. That's cute. But I can't grab it. It doesn't seem. Huh. I can't grab it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ren, true love. Oh. Hey, stranger. I met the girl of my dreams. Raven is her name. Sadly, there is a problem. What's the problem? Mai and her family are enemies. They both provide ale to Avon's pub. I just want to deliver this letter to her. But my hands are tied at the moment. Could you deliver this for her? She lives in the Centaur village. I can do it for you. Oh, thank you. You'll find her aide, Alea, in the Centaur village. Woo! Who is this? Oh, it's Demi. So what does this say? Love letter. Ooh. And then we got Athena up here. Nahiko. And Destiny. Wow, the creators have really outdone themselves. I think so too. This is really cute. What are they saying? Are they talking? They probably are. Oh, so fast, Nahiko. I wonder if that means he's completed something? Maybe I made it too easy. But I didn't want to. Well, I didn't want it to be hard. I think I skipped a part. A part? Hey, Bling. Hi. Say hi to YouTube. Instead of going back to Raven, I just went straight to the pub cellar. Oh, lol. She was threatened with, like, what? She was their end? What? Like, I can't read this. So this is really cute. As I was saying, these two people are actually players, and they won the Valentine's Day event, so they got to be a statue and placed in the center of Haven. And then, of course, we can see all these things around here have roses all over them. LAR says, I would love to, but unfortunately I can't play anymore because I don't have a PC. No! Mac Shane, lol. But I still really love watching you play. How I feel like I'm playing too somehow. I'm so excited for this event. That's really cool. I know what you mean though, when you're experiencing it through somebody else. I think that's a good portion of why people watch other people play games. Because you think, wow, this is really boring. But no, it isn't. It's kind of fun. And then you don't have to do the work. You just watch them do the work, right? Okay, so we're going to go to Centaur Village. But I kind of want to, like, walk around a little bit more and explore the map. Nahiko is my brother. Oh, really? That is so cool. What are these called? Love blobs? I don't remember if I spoke to Yahiko much or not. Love blobs. I wonder what they drop. I wonder if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Oh, is he offline? Nahiko. Every time I hear that, I automatically think of Naruto. Oh. Why is my phone going off? Shh! I'm streaming! Oh my gosh! Look at these little roses! That's so cute. I can't quite do anything with it. Yeah, I kind of want to like chop it down and like pick it, but I know that's not a thing. Oh, he doesn't talk much, just plays. Oh, that is like a true player right there. They don't like actually like interact with others much. They just play the game and binge on it. There's not many roses down here in this area, but maybe it's just paths only. And then we're back to the roses. Who is this? Okay, I see. He was there. Okay, here he is. Double, that's right. So I wonder if he's trying to collect something. I am assuming these little love blobs, you're gonna need X amount of number of them to craft something. That's what I'm thinking here. We don't know what that something is, but I'm assuming that Yahiko, ooh, a blue gummy, Yahiko had on whatever it was. So maybe it was the crown, maybe it was the clothing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the clothing, and I think the crown was already in the game, but I'm not entirely sure, actually. Exactly. Oh my goodness. I should move on, but I'm like, now I'm like, should I kill these blobs? Watch it be an outrageous number that I need, but that is okay. When you have an event, it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like super uber duper easy. I guess we should go to Centaur. But I guess we could just walk. I mean, scroll, sorry. We could just scroll. Yeah, let's do that. A letter for thine letter? Thank you for the letter. What did I say? A letter for thine lady. Thank you for the letter. Let me inspect it for thine lady. Maid reads loud. Maid reads letter out loud. Oh dear Raven, how thee leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I wear a glove upon the hand that I might touch that cheek. That is so Romeo and Juliet. I think that's like a direct line too. For thou soft, what light through yonder window breaks. Yep, that is definitely. It is east, and raven is the sun. For I am but a lover borrowing Cupid's wings, and soaring with them above a common bound. I know the lady shall be pleased. Would you be so kind to bring the letter to her? She is in the west woodlands, collecting flowies. Yes, I'll bring her the letter. Please bring this to thine lady. She will be so pleased. She should still be picking flowers in the west woodlands. Okay, so how about we scroll to beach? If I can find it. There we go. Okay, I thought it like glitched out for a sec. And it kinda did, but not by much. So how are you today, Ellie? How is it going for you? It's going good over here where I am. There is a bunch of snow. There's already like 6 inches of snow out there. And yeah, we just had fun today playing in the snow. I'm kind of happy to see it too. I really love the snow, but I don't like driving in it. And so I'm happy that yesterday was my Friday and that's when it all first started and I don't have to drive in this at all. I just missed that completely. West Woodlands, that's up and over? Up and over, I think. It's either the map above or the map below. Okay, that's Sky Wonder, I think. Birdland? Birdwood? I don't know what this is called actually in this game. Let's see. Hollowdale Avenue and Skyway level 15. Okay. So we're actually gonna go down. It is down one map. I'm decently remembering where a good portion of things are. So I thought it might be below me, but I wasn't too sure. But I'm pretty sure it's down this way. So she's either going to be super easy to spot or we're going to have to go like hunting for her. Because the flowies are over down in this area. So I'm assuming she's going to be like right there. I don't know if I should have my grid on. Or... oh, there's a person. Oh, it's Raven. Okay. Oh, hello there. A letter from me? Raven reads the letter. These words, they hold so much passion. Please help me finish collecting some flowies so I can show him my gratitude. I only need 14 flowies. Please return to me when you have collected 14 flowies. Okay, I can definitely see this. So, if you guys don't already know, they were taking recommendations for like, or taking suggestions, sorry. They're taking suggestions for like, how to decorate Avon. And for some reason, I misread this badly. And I thought that, I thought they were taking suggestions for quests. So I wrote out a quick little quest. And it has, I was just making up random characters. There was the Wingo Prince and the Fox Princess. And in my quest that I wrote and submitted was, hey, the Wingo Prince has a crush on one of these little foxes here. And I was saying, what if it had like pink fur and whatnot? Why am I killing these? I want to kill flowies! So... the Wingo Prince tells you, hey, I like this someone, and I want you to help me out. So they give you a love letter, and the love letter is sent to the princess, who then asks for, in return, will you help me make a bouquet? And you do, and send it back. Actually, a letter came last, I think. I wrote it, I don't even remember. But that is okay, because even though I don't remember, I actually have it written down on my phone because that's where it started, actually. I mean, look at this. It says Valentine's Day on there. And this is the script I had, and I said part 1 is like with the lovers, And like I said, the Wingo Prince confesses to you they like someone who needs help. I'm trying to like make this quick too. And he needed like 12 roses. Did I skip a part? Tells you Fox Princess asks for your help. Needs. Okay. So first is the bouquet. I suggested, okay, you have to craft the bouquet. And then you send it to her. And I think she replies to the letter. Player delivers rose bouquet to Fox Princess and tells Wingo Prince sent them. Fox Princess is shy and asks for help to respond. Player must craft a box of chocolates. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know. And then I had like, okay, what if like we had like ingredients? I'll show you guys, even though you probably can't read this very well. What if we had like ingredients and like, I don't know, do chocolate? And so I was suggested having a chef and then also like making a box of chocolates, and that there was 4 ingredients because I looked up how do you make milk chocolate and there was these things listed, and that was cocoa butter, cocoa powder, dry milk powder, I can't talk, and maple syrup. And so you would craft this box of chocolates, right? And then she sends that to the man, the Wingo Prince. And then he then sends a love letter that you have to give to her. And then she sends a love letter back, and it was like a letter of proposal of marriage. And so they're all excited, and in the end, you were invited to the wedding. And the end scene was, I'll just read it. Player delivers love letter to Wingo Prince, and not only are you praised, but invited to the wedding too. The Wingo Prince, Fox Princess, and player are teleported to a new map, wedding theme, Valentine's Day, and you are thanked and rewarded, which triggers hearts around both players. Finn. So, again, I had suggested this quest, and I can already see there's a lot of similarities going on here. So we need 15 flowers. Let's get that going. Oh, someone else is here collecting. Yeah, boy, you too. Oh, there's some rare drops just hanging out here. This little mini hat. So if you're cleric and you need that hat, there's one right there. There's the priest outfit there. And there's just, I think, like 0.5 drops. Eliar says, I asked how she was, and she says, not bad. I had a full day planned out. But everything is canceled because we are going into lockdown again. Yeah. Oh no. Here yesterday, a little nice snow. I love snow. That's why my character name was Snowy Fox. Oh, it's so cute. I love being in the snow and playing in it, but not driving in it. That's like the only downfall for it. And of course, after I spend like 2 hours outside, I'm done. I need to go inside and warm up. Oh my goodness. Lockdown again. That sucks. Here where I am, they try to keep that from happening, and people will go into massive riots, especially where I am like right up from a downtown area, and like, I don't know, 10 minutes down the road to the Capitol. And a lot of riots happen there, and then people are like graffitiing on the buildings, their dumpsters are being lit on fire. So yeah, that had happened because we went down into lockdown. We went into lockdown, and people were not happy about that. So they really fight back here where I am. And we actually just came out of it about 2 months ago, I think. I think we're in 2nd phase out of 3. But it seems to me like they keep going back and forth between being open and being closed. Now that you're gonna keep Snowy Fox. Any little flowers? They're just hiding from me. Do we have 1 out of 15. That is okay though. And I'm not sure if we need the love potion, but in case we do, it is with us. Let's see. Oh, now we got 28 people online. And we gotta hurry this up because we want to bet everybody's gonna compiling into this area because, you know, they all want to do the quest at the same time. And if we have about 5 different people that are all like located in one area, it's gonna be kind of noticeable. So I believe we have 2 different maps for flowers. Flowies flowers. Let's what's down here? Is this more flowers or just flowers and springs? Let's find out. Oh, not where we want to be. That's what that is. So, yeah, we're just gonna try to collect 15 flowers. We got one so far, so we got 14 more to go. If you guys see these little peas and you don't know what that means, that just means they're a Patreon and they help to donate to the server to help keep it up and running. Ellie says, I can't believe you made that quest. It's so cute. Thank you. I should go in like the full, what's it called? Like full detail, like reading it off. But it's just a basic rundown, but there are slight changes, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just surprised that like a good portion actually made it in. And we haven't even like, we're probably not even halfway through the quest yet. I found 2 flowies hanging out on the ground randomly, so I'm like clicking a lot to see if there's more behind there, but I'm not seeing any. But I don't know, I was just so excited to like make this little quest. And I try to keep it simple. I don't know exactly what was needed or looking for to come find out. It wasn't really needed at all. But after I had submitted it, I don't know if I could even find that. After I had submitted it, people were like, wow, I actually really like that. So a lot of people had enjoyed reading it. And I'm glad they did. So I'm even happier to see it actually was put into effect here. That's really cool. And I think that's just amazing that you can take information and suggestions and actually come to develop it and put it into the game. That is amazing. And I like when it's like that. The community is like that. Admins or moderators, whoever it is, they're actively listening to the community. I really enjoy that. And taking interest in what they have to say and how to help increase things like playability, I guess you could say. How to make it more enjoyable. What would they prefer? What would they like? And of course, suggestions doesn't mean it's automatically going to happen and guarantee. No, it's not. So when something actually is like put into place, it's incredible. Trying to check on here. Anyways, here's a little event tab on the Discord where I had like written the whole story and put it down for others to read. It should still be there. That's what I was trying to check, but it's very hard to do that at the same time. I don't remember if it was suggestions or if it was somewhere else. And like I said, this was like 3 weeks ago, so it's been a while. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is suggestions. Okay. So just going back into suggestions. This is, again, you guys can't see this, but I'm just trying to like, this is like the whole just detailed play out of what I wanted for the, suggested for the quest. And I don't have it up right now, but I will later. I will have the Discord linked in the description, but because I'm using Restream, I don't think there's a way for me to pre-program, or not program, what's the word? Pre-set up the descriptions. Now, you could do that if you were just streaming on one thing, but again, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I don't really have that option to set that up. Which is why I just go back and edit everything after the stream. And if there is a way to do it, I don't know how. Okay, 6 out of 15. We're doing pretty good. Kind of wondering if maybe we'll find some more flowers hanging out somewhere. I just love that when you need something, right? And then you just happen to find whatever you're looking for hanging behind somewhere. Especially if it's a kind of a rare drop, or another wording would be uncommon. I think a 15% and lower would probably stand in uncommon. As ice cubes and ice gems have like to show to us. I think they were 12% drop rates. And I believe the flowers are 15% unless they had been changed. We can look at that real fast. I think they're just called flowies. 15%. Okay, that is. And I don't know if this was like an intentional thing, but it seems like to me when there are players on the map, it makes a difference. I'm not sure how, but it just seemed noticeable to me. I almost want to say more things drop often when there's more players on the map. There's nothing here. We were going into the store the other day for like Valentine's Day things, and they have this little kit for chocolate and dipping in, and like that's really cute. But the strawberries were all wiped out, which makes sense. It's pretty popular for Valentine's Day. If you guys don't really know much about Valentine's Day, I don't know where it is and isn't celebrated at. But here it's basically all about sweets and kind gestures for your loved one. It's mainly for if you're in a relationship with somebody, but it's not limited to. They definitely make like little kid hearts. Oh, we are not alone! They definitely... No, there's two of them! They make like little Valentine's Day heart things to give out, and it has like 5 pieces of chocolate. And that's what I had for my sons. Usually they have little dinosaur ones, but this year they got little puppies. Zelda, hello! Welcome to the stream. We are on it. We are doing the Valentine's Day event. We are currently working on making a bouquet in which we need 15 flowers. And we currently have, I think it was 7. We currently have 7 out of 16. So we're not doing too bad. I see that there are more players on the map. I've counted about, I think, 3 now, including myself. I think there's 4 altogether. So it's like throwdown here. Oh, okay, we got another one. Now, when I was by myself, it seemed like drops were slower, but now that there's more people on the map, it seems like it goes faster. Maybe there's more involved in that. I don't know. But it seems like the more player there is, the more drops there becomes. Maybe it has to do with monsters being killed faster. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So hi Zelda, and welcome to the stream. How are you? I was just talking about Valentine's Day stuff. And how it's been snowing over here. We got like 6 inches of snow so far. And it's still going. And we haven't had a snow... well, they call it like Snowmageddon or Snowpocalypse because we haven't had snow in a long time, and when we do get snow, it's nothing more than like little flurries. But I mean, we just experienced straight up winter an entire week. Megan, hello, welcome to the stream. We are doing the Valentine's Day event currently. Zelda, I'm good. Working / playing Eve. Aww. Are you doing the event as well? Hello everyone and welcome. As always, we are working on crafting. We have 8 out of 15 flowers. I am not alone on this map. There are other people. Oops, is that 9? Okay, now I got 9 out of 15. I'm trying to figure out where's a better spot to be at. I don't know if I want to... Oh! Well, we don't want to go there. I don't know if I want to stay on this map. Or try to find another place. But the only other one is, I think, on the east side. But if people are walking the map with me, then... yeah, that makes it a little bit harder to get things, doesn't it? But, I mean, that's all part of the event. Is everyone like doing this together? You need 14 flowies. Oh, 14. Hi, Sailor. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I said 15, didn't I? I'm so used to 15 being the number. Oh, we got 2 of them right here. We got 9 out of 15. And these little things here, they're just hanging out. These are our, I think, a 0.5 drop rate. So I think they increase your magic if you guys need those. So that would be like cleric and oh, what is the other one? Wizard? Or magician? I don't remember the classes. Not again. I'd pop on, but waiting for Discord call. Me and a friend are gonna watch Lilo and Stitch. Aww. Are you guys gonna watch the movie? I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It was interesting. My friend and I, we were trying to find a Stitch shirt, just a simple Stitch shirt for her daughter, and we could not do it. No, it was Moana. Sorry, it was Moana, which you would think, since Moana is more recent than Stitch, then there should be like, you know, a lot of Moana things and not so much Stitch things. Well, apparently there was a lot more Lilo and Stitch than there was any kind of Moana. In fact, we had so much trouble trying to find just a simple piece of clothing with Moana on it. It's very interesting. But I also noticed that Disney, when they have their like products go out, they usually go on like a time frame. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but if you're paying attention, in the summertime is when you're going to start seeing Lilo and Stitch. In the wintertime, you're going to start seeing Frozen. They do work on like a seasonal timeline. At least this is what I have noticed. Oh, we got another Flowey. 11 out of 14. We're doing so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, Madigan says, yeah, we are watching Lilo and Stitch. Are you guys going to watch? Isn't there like a second movie? I think there was. And then they had the series. The series was kind of interesting. I like that they went back and like made they made an effort to show all the other experiments. I don't actually remember what they call Stitch. Doesn't he have like an actual name? He's like Experiment 251, some random number, but I don't remember what they're called. It's been a long time since I've seen Lilo and Stitch. You see this? Now that there's so many people on the map with us, it seems like things are dropping left and right. Now we only need one more flower and we're done. Just the first movie. It's a short 1 hour and 20 minutes. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. It seems to me movies are like, oh, I see you. Look at you. Look at you're just being Sephiroth right now. It's perfect. It's the cool Sephiroth though, because you got the sunglasses going on. I love it though. That is a nice look. And that long curly hair, that's like my absolute favorite male hair on Endless Online. It just looks so nice. There's another one. Looking back, when I was a kid, I think one of our favorite movies was like The Emperor's New Groove. And of course they had the second one, but the second one wasn't as good as the first one at all. And we recently, my family and I recently went back and watched The Emperor's New Groove. And it's still just as good today as it was back then. I remember laughing so much. Are we done? Alright, we got 14 out of 14. We are headed back to Raven as soon as I remember how to get over there. I don't know where I came from. I think it's just one map over. Yes, experiments. Okay, they are experiments. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember what he was called. I just remember, like, they had a number, and I thought maybe he said it's experiments, but okay, definitely. Is she up this way? Oh, did I walk past her? Okay, she's over here. Is that Raven? Oh, thank you. Can you please bring these flowers and this letter to him right away? Oh, thank you. Can you please bring these flowers and letters to him? I don't know if that was meant to happen, but it did. So let's head back. I don't have Avon scrolls, so we are walking, unfortunately. But let's go. Madigan says, yeah, Emperor's New Groove always a vibe. Yes, it most definitely is. I'm surprised that the humor still carries out well, like now, today. And even back then, like, I got this humor, and I still get it now, and I think it's even better. Oh, it's me! Oh! I can't type. It's you! I just run into him. Hi, YouTube, says Meek. It was my birthday. Happy late birthday. Aww. I can't spell, but that's okay. That is nothing new. Let's see how many people are on. So it went from like, what, 14 to 21, and then I think we jumped up to 28. What are we at now? Now we're at 26. Quite a few people on, and they're all doing the event, it seems like. So they're nice and active. His feet almost looks like a person. Whoops, I meant to do hearts. So we'll head back down to Avon and see what's next. So, like I was telling you guys in the quest that I had wrote and submitted to, like a suggestion to the server. I don't know who all did and didn't, who was and wasn't present when I explained this. So far, the quest we're currently doing is following pretty closely. I think it was chocolates I had sent first. No, flowers? A letter. I don't know. I just read it. I don't remember now, but it's definitely following close by. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Oh my goodness, they're all surrounding him. Holy moly. Look at all these players. Here he is. Ren. Oh, you have returned. What is this? Flowers from her? Flowers from me from her? This letter as well? Let me read it. My bounty is boundless. I don't know, do I read it in his voice or her voice? I don't know. I guess I'll read it in her voice since she's the one that wrote it. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. But for both are infinite. The love's light wings did I overfurge. These walls for stony limits cannot hold love out. My love for thee is one I shall cherish. Would you try to arrange a meeting with her at the Avon pub? I will be waiting for her in the cellar. Okay, we're going back. But we're going to take a shortcut, so I think I have some more resorts, which is just the beach. And then this time we know we're not going up, we're going down. And it's still taking a while to learn the maps, but I mean, I only play when I stream, as I said, so I don't like know these absolutely by heart. But I'm learning. So in my suggestion of the quest, I said that I think it was you have to make a bouquet first, or chocolates, one of the two, or it's a letter. It's pretty bad when you can't remember your own thing you wrote. Did I miss it? No, I don't think I did. I think it's one more down. Okay, down this way, got it. Oh, this is way back in February. It's even further than that. So if you did want to read my little quest details, then you would have to go way, way up to, is that Athena? I can tell by her look. Oops. I meant to say happy face, not angers. Stop walking. Okay. Go to the pub in Avon? Why, I would love to. Well, what should I bring? My family ale or their family ale? Could you pick up the ale and bring it to me in the pub cellar? Okay, now we're going back to Avon. Okay, here we go. And I like this. I like that it's involved. And it's kind of simple back and forth in crafting. It's not something like overwhelmingly tough or hard to do. Like, what if it was kill the Reaper 1,000 times? Like, you know, something like that would be pretty difficult. Oh, I finally found it. Okay, part 1 I had done the suggestion, so the Wingo Prince tells you that he likes the princess, and he wants you to craft a bouquet for her, which we just craft a bouquet in here, so that made it over. The next thing was crafting chocolates. She asks you to craft chocolates and send it to him. Something like that has not popped up, but it's still possible. We're still early. And then after you give it, after she gives it to him, oh, the letter. So he then sends a love letter to her asking for marriage, and then she responds yes, and then you're invited to the wedding, and then it's supposed to end with them getting married and hearts everywhere. So that was my quick little rundown of what I had written for the quest and suggested. Who do I talk to? The bartender? I better read, because I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. I get that I'm supposed to bring the ale, I just don't know how much. Then is it the big ones? The little ones? True love. Bring the big ale to Avon Pub Cellar. Okay. What do I do then? It said bring it to the Avon. Oh, the cellar. Cellar is one below. Okay, okay. Nathan, hello, welcome to the stream. We are currently doing an event. We are collecting flowers, and we just made a bouquet. And it's just like a Romeo and Juliet, very much so, thing going on. And now we have to go to the cellar, and they're secretly meeting. These two are actually NPCs, they're not real people. So we are about to see what happens next. I don't actually know who to click on. Ren. Oh, Raven, you came. And what is this? Ale? Now, Raven, run away with me. Let us keep our burning passion of love. Thank you for your help. Now me and my love will be able to live our lives together. Here, take this in hopes. You one day will find your true love. What did he give me? Oh, he got me a box of chocolates. That is so cute. And then you can't click on her or him. I wonder if you can do the event over and over again. And I'm also wondering, what are you supposed to craft? Here comes Athena. She's the one that owns the server. She's the one that helped also create this whole entire event and taking the suggestions. Did she what? Did I what? Did I walk into the wall? Oh, okay. So that was a Valentine's Day event. I'm sure there's more, because somebody said something about, they didn't say it, but it was heavily suggested about crafting, and I'm assuming that's what you need these pink gummies for. So I don't know if this is like a weapon that goes here, or is it more of a backpack thing? Okay, so there is dual dual blading, I guess you could call it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. There's like dual blading in here, I guess you could call it, with it where you have 2 different items, one in each hand, which I have not seen before in Endless Online. Normally it's like a little backpack area, but in this case you can like turn it into anything, really. This is such a cute little event. So what happens? So you can't click on them again. I'm assuming you can craft more? Okay, here, Sarah. She must be the event. An event crafter. Holiday merch. Oh, so you can have a pink tuxedo, which we have seen this before. This is carries over from Stava's server. I'm pretty sure he's the one that made this, but I could be wrong. There's something called Celestia. So what is it we need? Oh my dear goodness, 200 pink gummies. Now that's not bad because this is going to be open for a while. Probably a week's worth, I think is what she said. So I wonder, will I be up for actually crafting that? I don't know. I don't think I would have a good portion of this on streamed if I do try to craft it. It is pretty cute though. Oh, this is the Rat Tails quest. We actually did this once before, but I guess I can read it real quick for you guys. Hello, my name is Dan. I am the owner of the Avon Guild House. I thought Hans was. I've been here for quite a long time, and now I'm afraid business has slowed down with these rats infesting the town. Would you be so kind as to collect me 10 of their tails? I'm hoping that by seeing their own tails in a jar, it just might ward them off. Yes, sir. Collect 10 rat tails from me, and I'll reward you for your trouble. So we've already done that quest before, but just in case you guys hadn't seen that, I wanted to read it for those. So gummies. These little pink gummies are pink. Normally they'd be called blogs. Sam Brown, it's Edge. Hello, Edge. Welcome to the stream. Let's go, Bling Queen. I know. We could go, but going is collecting 200 of these little things here, pink gummies. That is quite a lot, Edge. I don't know. I was just talking about how maybe I might be up for it, but probably a good portion of that would not be streamed because that is going to take quite a while. Let's see what the drop rates are actually on this item. What's it called? Pink gummy. A 15% drop rate. Okay, and let's just look down below to see all that it's used to craft. So we saw Pink Tux, the Celestia, Big Health Potion, Big Mana Potion, and Potion of Love. So we just saw what it's like to do the event. You can see Avon is all decorated with roses. On top of that, you have a very much so Romeo and Juliet thing going on. You then do a quest where it's kind of like, tell her I said this, tell him I said this. And in the end, they get a run off together. Much more happier ending than Juliet, where they kill each other, pretty much. You know, for what is it? She poisons herself, and then he kisses her to take the poison. It's been a long time since I had read Romeo and Juliet, but I think it went something like that. So they actually get to run off together and be happy. Oh, we got a pink gummy. So I don't know exactly how long it's going to be up and the exact date of when it's going to go down. But if you guys are interested in this and the new items that were, I think, very specifically made for this, then yeah, very much so. Go down here and do this quest. It's going to take you a while to craft it, but it gives you something to do. And there's something also to note. This was going to be a little bit more involved, I believe, but the thing is, the pixel artist and his family are very close to having a little baby, so there's just, time was short. But still, what we have, I think, came out very well. I just love the little roses. They're so cute and they're on everything. I don't know if I should keep collecting gummies or if I should try to do what we were going to do before and craft some items, which is like the iron glove. But maybe we could take a break from that. I don't know. Because I did title this Valentine's Day event, so maybe we should stick with it. We can see how many we can get. Ellie says, yeah, it's an outstanding job. I love the cuteness everywhere. I can't believe that your quest too. I wish I could play. I know, this is just like a taunting, isn't it? And thank you. It is really cute. And earlier, a couple days ago, YouTube says hi too. A couple days ago, they had actually posted a picture of like a bird's eye view of the map. And they posted this in the Discord, and it was just so cute. And I love that we actually get... Thank you! How can I do... Can I, like, use the love potion? Just... Here, have some hearts. Have some hearts. Come play Ever Endless today! She plays too! Advertisement! You can ask if he completed the quest. I think somebody had actually already completed this, which is kind of surprising because I don't think it's even been up for an hour and somebody already had it done. Nope. Going now. Okay. So, let's see. I'm trying to think of a rough estimation of how long it would take to make the blob. Collect 200 blobs. Now, there are a lot of players doing this all at once, so you definitely get the feel of Endless Online being how it once was back in the day. So it's definitely a nice feeling to see that. And I like to, every once in a while, go to the online list. Now we're at 27. So we went to like 14 to like, what was it? I think it went like 21, and then it went to 28, and so now it's kind of just fluctuating from there. So like I was saying, it's just really nice to see Endless Online be back to where it was. Like, you have a lot of players that are actively playing. Instead of just hanging out somewhere going AFK, which I very much so do that often myself. In fact, I'm doing that right now on this other... Oh, it locked me out. That's okay though. That's what I do on main clone. I just go sit somewhere and hang out. But on the other servers... Fallen Evolution, Bones Underground, which Bones Underground did say that they are having a Valentine's Day event as well. It's not up just yet, but I am interested in streaming that, so we will do that next. Whenever it comes out, there will be an announcement. But, yes, I do tend to just AFK, but with these other servers that are not main clone, I have actually been actively playing. For main clone, I don't really know what to do much on there. But again, when there was the Christmas event, I grind for 8 hours straight trying to get rare drops. So I do play. I just need something to do, I guess you could say. I don't really have much interest in crafting things on main clone though. Just because I already have what I want. I don't really want anything else. The only thing I was trying to get was the, what is he wearing? I haven't seen the outfit before. Oh, there's a love blob. See, this is why you need to have your grid on. Look, there's 3 of them hiding right now. And we just got a gummy. Everybody's missing them. And if you take your scroll and kind of go behind the houses, it helps you find anything that's hidden. So one little pink gummy may not seem like much, but maybe it's... You're finding one every 2 minutes, and that eventually adds up, doesn't it? So collecting 200 of these will take quite a while. I'm kind of curious what the Bones Underground event will look like, and if they have had one before. Now, what we're playing, Ever Endless, has not had a Valentine's Day event before, because again, this is brand new. This is like... I think they're probably just coming up to being 4 months here. they did a Christmas event, which I did not take part in because I wasn't really playing then. And then, like, of course, they had the this Valentine's Day event. And they're probably going to be looking forward to doing a lot more as well. So that's something to look forward to. I like seeing their server grow and being active. And there's so many things I have yet to do. What is this? Oh, it's the crow. There's so many things I have yet to do on this server just because, I don't know, I get pulled in doing all these different things. I haven't explored all the maps. So, a lot of these things are still, like, surprising to me. It's still new. And things like the Valentine's Day event is brand new to everybody. It's not just me. So that person we saw walking around with the armor, that black and white armor, I don't know if that's already in the game or not. It must be, because from what I could tell, it's only those few things that were recently added. The book, the chocolate heart, as well as the 2 different outfits. This is so cute. Everybody's just running around trying to kill these little blobs. And when you do have events like these and you are the moderator, then it is very much, like, crucial to have a good portion of NPCs everywhere and to have them spread a good amount. A way to explain this is the Christmas event. Sausage actually managed to add more dolls. I guess it was kind of being noticeable that a lot of people taking place in this event, there was like barely any dolls, so he added a lot more dolls into the event, so people had more chance of getting a scroll. And when you have a high player base, you need to do that. You need to make sure your quantity is matching your player base. It doesn't have to be like every single square, but a good portion, and they're not all clustered in one area. I noticed that on the Christmas map, where the dolls seem to just be clustered in one area, and that was a problem, because that means everyone's in the same place at the same time, and these dolls are just being annihilated. So when you have them well spread out, and like, you can have clusters here, clusters there, but also just spread out, it's really nice. It's balanced. How many pink gummies do we have now? Let's find out. We got 6. We got 6 out of 200. Oh my goodness. I don't see this going very, very well. And I guess depending on how many people are partaking in the event, you have a more or less chance of being able to collect all 200. What I mean is, when you have everybody in the same place at once, it can be a little difficult, but it doesn't stay like that. So the best workaround for that is just logging on at different times. Maybe you can swing a morning or an afternoon or an evening, just seeing which time of day for you is best for having the least amount of players, because that means you can pretty much have the map to yourself almost, versus having it like packed with a lot of people and fighting against them in order to kill these blobs, which they don't always drop, so that can be difficult. But then again, I was just talking about how when there's more people on the map, it almost seems like things drop faster, and it has to be with the I say death rates, I don't know what to call it, with the amount of NPCs being killed. I think that's why it seems like they drop more. Okay, a little bit of lag going on there. Sometimes you'll kill an enemy and this little red square, it just stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. I gotta have my systems on. I should have done that. Having your systems on is really nice for when you're killing things behind objects that you can't see and you can't tell if you actually got something or not. I really like what they did with the building here. And they got little flowers just climbing up. Oh, that's so cute. somebody had suggested having like balloons, having little Valentine's Day chairs everywhere and little balloons tied to them. That would have been really cute to see. I wonder if we go back to the pub if they're still there or not. I don't know if the map refreshes when you're done, but I'm gonna go find out. Let's go check. Okay. Oh, they are. They stay here. I don't think I can click on them. Hi. Everyone's just hanging out. I don't know. They're having like a little dog pile in here or something. Completed the quest. I did. I think it was pretty well done. It was like, you know, go here, go there, go here, go there. A little bit of exchange and then done. It's really nice. And it's kind of hard to like make it super involved too. So like what do you do for Valentine's Day? I think Romeo and Juliet was a pretty nice pick because that's like the definition of love right there, supposedly, is Romeo and Juliet. So yeah, it was pretty nice. So you can't interact with these guys anymore. I was just wondering if you could. Doesn't look like it. We are now at 30 people online. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I'm like, do I want to keep collecting blobs? But 200 blobs, I don't know. That's a pretty high bar to hit. Can't move, blobs in the way. Actually, I need to go here. There we go. That's so irritating when an NPC is blocking your way and you can't get out. You can't leave. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of want to just do the iron gloves, but like no matter how you look at it, I'm always going to be crafting something, right? So do I stick with the blobs or do I switch over to the iron gloves? What exactly do I need for the iron gloves? Broken armor and Ganano shield. We can't get the Ganano shield. It's too tough for us. We're not there just yet. But the bones, you know, let's go check that out. Let me see what scrolls I have. Centaur, the castle, void, I think, resort, and guild house. That's not helpful. Looks like we're walking. So I'm told that the skeletons should still be in the same area while we're walking by the blobs. We're gonna get these. If you don't know what the skeletons are, they're pretty much on the other side of the map. And I don't have a scroll, so we be walking. Another gummy. Alright, we got 9 gummies. So it's probably been less than an hour, and we already got 9 gummies. But then again, we haven't been like solely focusing on the little gummies either. Whoops. That's also irritating when like you go to hit it and it walks away, and you go to hit it again and it walks away, and it just keeps doing that over and over again. Okay, 10. So, I would put that, you get probably 1 blob every minute. If you're actively trying. I would guess that this is probably gonna take about 4 hours to do. Three to 4 hours, that's what I would think. If you're gonna do this continually and you want to craft this, I think we would have to put in a good 3 to 4 hours in order to get 200 blobs and craft it. Ellie says, OMG, yes, always happens with monsters when I played, hitting and walking away. I know, it's so irritating. It really is. And like, you know, all you would have to do is just wait a good 2 seconds for it to move. But no, you don't want to wait. You want to keep trying to attack it. And like, you can't win. You cannot win. OGHC, hello, welcome to the stream. We just did a Valentine's Day event for Ever Endless. It's pretty short, sweet, to the point. Yeah, it took us about 10 minutes to do, maybe. I guess with the flowies, it took more about 20 minutes altogether. But there's also a really cool item you can craft. And you need 200 of these little guys, which I am estimating is going to be about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay if you wanted to collect 200 of these little blobs. So, it's so cool, he says. Also, just landed in Montreal with no place arranged just now. Oh no, just at a hotel. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, what did it make me do? Spontaneously do this? Oh my gosh, why? You just randomly like went to a hotel? Is that what you're saying? Just to hang out somewhere? I kind of think like that would be a nice little mini vacation to just get away, just go to some random town and just rent a hotel for a few days. Just a random vacation. Especially next to the beach. If you're gonna pick a location, make sure it's a good place. Whoa. There's flowers here. Whoa. I've never seen this map before. This is my first time. Can I not go in? I can. Okay, and here's the skeletons. The bone spider's at. But it's such a ghost town here right now. I do this type of stuff a lot. Oh, you do? I got a new PC. Though I finally can make music and try this. Really? Sorry, I'm walking into a wall. What kind of music would you like to make? Oh my gosh, they're hard. Yeah, I don't know. This is... It's gonna take us quite a while to get all these bone things listed. We may not be high enough level to be here just yet. So you just randomly go to different places a lot? That's interesting. Fatality. I've been to a few places, but it's a vacation usually. Now I don't just go by myself, I'll go with somebody. My husband and I will go around somewhere. Like we went to Victoria, Canada for our honeymoon. And then we went to Cannon Beach in Oregon. Where else did we go? The third place, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, okay, myself, when I was like 12, I went down to California with family and we went to Disneyland. Oh, we got skeleton scroll. Okay. I've been producing AV 12-ish years. My best song, analytically, it scrolled up. Analytically is 51 million, pretty sure. Oh, wow. Sustaining myself off the last few years. Really? But every summer, usually. Victoria was really nice. Did you just say Newfoundland? What? Newfoundland? When we went to Victoria, Canada, we went to, I don't know the name of the building, but there was like ivy and it was different colors. It was red and green. It was just climbing up the building and it was so cool to see. And then there's like a giant whale statue. And it's made out of some sort of stone, a really colorful stone. And there's a lot of boats in the water. Victoria, Canada was a really nice place to visit. So if you guys ever are looking for somewhere to visit, I would recommend there. Oh, and there's this place called Hotel Zed. They have an indoor/outdoor water pool. So if you want a hotel that has an indoor/outdoor water pool, that is the place to go. And it's like a throwback to the 80s, I think. Maybe it was the 60s, actually. And it's all like super bright colors. It's incredible looking. And so the way the water slide works is you actually have to go outside, climb up a giant ladder, and get on the slide. And the slide is outside, and you slide down, and so you're outside when you're climbing up and at the very top, and when you slide down, it slides into the building, and then you slide into this little area. So it was I've never seen a hotel do that before. I guess there's Great Wolf Lodge. They do have that. But like a hotel like that? Wow. Oh, that was where I'm from, though. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I get it. So when you said your best song is at 51 million, is it like 51 million views? Or... an AB. Is AB music? You said you're producing AB for about 12 years now? I don't know abbreviations. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to ask you. I don't know. Oh my gosh. He's selling his gummies. That is such a good idea. So, maybe if you guys aren't really interested in like the items that are up for grabs, you know, the crafting items, you could totally collect these pink gummies and then sell them to the players. And since they're pretty desperate for them, you might sell them for a decent price. Now, keep in mind, people on Ever, I don't think, are very rich. But going off of just main, endless online main, I would say that things like this could easily sell for 1,000 each. But I mean, wow, think about that. If you're selling just 10 of them to get 10,000, that's an easy 10,000 gold right there, if somebody is willing. Which you have players that they do have that much money and they are willing to spend that. So if you want an easy 10,000, you can totally do that. It's just like when you're selling ingredients to crafting. It's a really good market. Go back over to comments. OGHST. I don't know how to even pronounce that. I would just play Ghost. I don't know. 51 million plays on one repost of it. Oh, I see. Okay. Now, mostly trap, wave trap, hip-hop, and film soundtracks. Okay. Skellies have always been a good way to make money. Yeah, they have. Especially when you need them to, like, craft an item. It's a really good thing just to go out there, collect the ingredients, and then sell them. Because when you're trying to craft it yourself to make whatever the item it is, it's kind of hard. It is very difficult. Especially when you got a lot of people in one area. Zelda, I brought 60... You bought 60 for 1K? What? Then, each? Wow. That's crazy. But still, I mean, 1K each, exactly. That's an easy, so 1,000 each, so yeah, 60,000 for selling 60 of those little gummies. OGSH. I can't say it. OGSH. I can't even say letters. OGHST. And the tentacle boys that drop like 4 times. Yeah, especially when you're trying to make the 10 boot? No. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Aron. There you go. You're trying to make the Aron. People need those ingredients. Is it the Aron? Yeah, you need 20 Tenba bags, and you also need... Was it 6 dragon feet? There's dragon parts in Vault, I know that. let me kill a skeleton. I'll look over at the comments again. Here we go. Okay, scrolling down. OGHT says August. The way it's pronounced. Oh, it's August. Okay. The way it's pronounced. But yeah, it just meant to be ghost spelled incorrectly one day. Someone just said, is it pronounced August? And I ran with it. You're kidding. That's so funny that I saw that. Like, I see it as ghost. And that's usually what I say when I read that name. I just want to say ghost. That's funny that it's legitimate. What? I like ghost, though. That's really cool. Yeah, between ghost and August, I like ghost better. Somebody else I knew on main clone, not clone, just main in general, his name was like, it was like this, Belief. And somebody thought, are you trying to spell be a leaf? And he had asked me one time, how do you pronounce it? And I'm like, well, to me, it looks like it's like the incorrect spelling of believe. And he's like, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to do. The incorrect spelling of believe. Athena, the Val crafts now give 10k. The Valentine's Day crafts now give 10k experience. I wonder if it's a daily thing. I'm curious. Let me ask. I don't even know how much it gave me. Let's go way up and see if it's even there. I don't think we could go back to how much it had given me. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I know I got the heart, but I don't think I got experience points for it, but that's okay. The quest is once, and the crafts are craft once for the experience. Oh, okay, okay. So, I know you got 2 of the items, 2 different clothings that you can craft, and I think the other thing were the potions. So she's saying each time you craft one of those items, you can only do it once, but you also get experience points from it. That's good. That's like an easy 10,000 to do. Okay, maybe not the clothing, because 200 gummies, that's a lot. But still, I mean, if you're up for the challenge, 10,000. Kill this little skeleton. Ken says, could be oh ghost. Ghost says, I would go with ghost pronunciation. But another producer who's doing pretty good as well, and who's kind of in my circle, is going by ghost, like ghost with a X instead of an O. Oh, that's too bad. That kind of sucks. This isn't quite on the same level, but like I'm thinking about when you want to make your character. Let's say for me, Bling Queen, and I'm playing a new game, or I'm just trying to, like, I don't know, make it on some sort of media, and Bling Queen is already taken, and it's so irritating. It's not exactly the most unique name, but I'm so used to going by Bling Queen, that's the only thing I really want to go by. And so my backup is usually just Bling, and even that is taken. It's like, no! So then I have to, like, make up some random thing, which is usually a default could be Bling Carissa, and Carissa's just my name. So, I don't know. It works. No one usually has that one. And lately I've been using Bling's Guild House. Because why not? But, I don't know. Another one is Haxor. Haxor has been taken pretty often. But one I always get, and that's because I kind of made it up, is Flame Lock. So there is benefits to having your own name made up. like a character name. If you do something very generic and just common, odds are it's gonna be taken. But if you take the time to, like, let's say create a character or a username, it's better to be unique about it rather than just something generic. Fran says, I see, yeah. I don't think pronouncing it August is actually pretty clever. It works. I do think pronouncing it. Habiso. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That's also the benefit of getting into game sites really early on. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Like, how many times do you see players... We're going to use Endless Online as an example because it's so well known for this. When you have a brand new server, people that play, they try to steal their names. Or they do something, what is it called? Name hoarding? Where they just make as many names as humanly possible. And they're not even playing the game or using those names, they're just using it to sell it later. But yeah, if you find a new game of some sort or website, it is good to try to snag that name as early as possible. Especially if it ends up being something that you really like. It's better to have that name and find out you don't like the server than not get the name and find out you really like it. Come to find out somebody already took the name. We actually kind of had that problem a few weeks ago on Ever Endless. I think it was Noel. Somebody wanted the name Noel, but somebody was account hoarding, and it was very obvious because the names was like account 1, account 2, account 3, account 4, and they don't have any gameplay logging. Like, normally it says, oh, this person played for 23 minutes. Well, all these names were just 0 for time logging. So it was very obvious it was just name hoarding. So she's like, normally I don't do this, but I am willing to delete the name Noel because this person is obviously hoarding the names and they have no intention of playing it. I'd rather give the name to somebody that's actually going to use the name and give it a good home and partake in my server than somebody that's just storing it. And so when I do a lot of drawings, and I do a lot of creative things, and I like to make sure I have unique names. And something I'll actually do is I'll type the name in online name tag and see if it's there or not. And sometimes that will determine if I want to make that name permanent. Like I said, I'm making a story for Endless Online, and I don't know if it's better if I have the name of these characters or not. But, you know, I might use it one day for something. So I try to make sure I make it up, and it's not well known. Go back over to comments. Habiso, get a cool name, he says. Yes. If you're gonna be known by something, make sure it's like, you know, a good name, not like Hobo Slayer. Like, make sure you give yourself a good name, especially if you're gonna be known by it. Zelda, I got my real name. Aww, Zelda. That would be interesting if somebody, like, I know that somebody's daughter's name is Zelda. I also do get my real name. I try to get Carissa. I like having that one, but it's not like a must. But, I mean, if it's there and it's available, I might as well grab it. Habiso. Oh, you're admin for the entire server? Oh, you are admin for the entire server? Am I an admin, or are we talking about a different admin? Or maybe I misread it. Ghost says, been trying to buy the Ghost instead of years. Insta for years. I offered him 2,500 a few months back. He hasn't posted since 2014 and still said, nah. Aww, that's too bad. Gotta sleep though for some house viewing tomorrow. Aw, well, good luck with your house viewing. I know it's quite the hassle to try to go out and buy a house, but on top of that, you have to look around for houses that you actually like. And then, of course, when you do find a house that you really like, so does everybody else, and then you gotta get in, like, a bidding war. So, yeah, make sure you get a lot of sleep for that. And that sucks that you can't have that username. It's definitely a downer when you find this name, or even your own username, and somebody had already taken it, and you can't get it, and they're not using it. It's very, very frustrating. I remember reading something like that about Gaia Online, where people were leaving comments on a person's profile who hadn't logged in for like 10 years. And they were leaving comments like, this is such a waste. Why did you do this? Why did you take this really good name if you weren't going to use it? And I think it was like a Naruto name, probably. So people get legitimately upset about that. So I just saw the stream and checked it out, the server last week. Oh, well, welcome. I don't do anything too amazing here. I just play endless online servers. Lately, I've been playing Ever Endless. I mainly play on main clone server just because that's the one I've been on for years. This is probably gonna be like my 6th year now. Ever Endless is new, and I was pretty interested in it. I like how it's done. I've also done Fallen Evolution. And I did Bones Underground a few days ago. I think it was Tuesday. It was a really good stream. Like, I almost felt like it was a movie because I was reading the voices of this quest I was doing. And everything was so well done in Bones Underground. It was really cool. Plus, I had like 10 viewers at the time, and it was amazing. So, that's what I mostly do on my streams. It's like all Endless Online themed and just focuses around Endless Online because I think it needs to have like a really good source, I guess you could call it. I think Endless Online should have more of the wording out there, so I like to give it that spotlight, especially since a lot of other people don't know about it, and then it can kind of be my own little thing too. Ghost, but actually love this stream though, dude. I'll be back more often. Good night, Ghost. I think I missed you, but thank you for viewing the stream. I totally understand. You gotta pop in and pop out. You gotta go do all the adulting and life things. Hoviso, you said you deleted the name of Noelle, so I thought you meant you were the admin of Ever Endless. No. I was telling what the admin did. Her name is Athena. I think she's online right now. Yes, Athena right here. She was the one that had deleted the name Noelle, and she was telling us that she could very obviously tell that it is a name hoarding situation and nothing more. And the person, Noelle, wanted her actual name, and she said normally she wouldn't do this, but she's willing to, since it's very obviously does not have gameplay. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been like an actual admin of any server. I know my friend Remus, he had a server. And I don't think he really opened it up to the public. It was just like his own little thing he was messing around with. He was letting me be an admin just playing around on there. And there was also Race Fight, where they had like, you win the event and you could be an admin for a day. And so I think I was an admin on there because I think it was like Arena. And I won, and I got to be a little admin for a while. But have I actually been an admin of a server? No. No, I have not. Maybe I misheard, Hebius. Hobbiso says, I can't pronounce nothing. Ellie, obviously don't tell us your kids' names. But how did you name your sons? Websites, unique, Bling Queen, Bling Son? Just kidding. Everyone knows my son's first name. And it's a town from Endless Online, and that's exactly where I got it from. Is from Endless Online. My son's name is directly an Endless Online name. My second one, I think it was Hebrew name, Bible name, or Hebrew name. That's where we got that one from. We're doing A's. So I was trying to find something that was pretty unique, but not so far out there. And so both my sons have pretty unique names. Ellie says, I really stress about choosing usernames. I can't imagine naming kids. This is my thing. Now, I have 2 sons. And I don't want to give my sons or daughters one day, I don't know. I would like to have one more child. I don't want to give them common names. I see these things, these lists of, oh, top 10 hottest names of boy names or girl names of 2020. I'm like, why would you want to name your child what everybody else is naming their child? That's no. I was in a class where there were 2 other Carissas. So altogether, there were 3 Carissas in the classroom, and it's really frustrating when, like, the teacher is trying to talk to you and you don't know who's being called on. So we had to, like, use the letter of our last name to identify us. So I definitely would recommend, if you're going to name your child or give a name to something or a username, go with unique. Don't go with what everybody else is going on. And make sure, try to go with something more pronounceable. I think one of the usernames I've read, that is what it was so hard to pronounce for me. Now it's fine. But on top of not being able to pronounce it, I could not spell it either for the longest time. But now I can. And that name would be Blalozor. If you guys know who Blalozor is on main clone server, when I first read that name, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Now I can actually spell it. But back then, I was like, I don't know. I can't say it. Now, he mainly goes by Blah, and it's just B-L-O. But now it's gotten to the point where I'll just say the full name, Blalozor. I don't really say Blah often, I say just Blalozor. So I did get used to it. People can get used to it. But it's still really unique. I actually like that name, honestly. Ellie says, oh! That's awesome, what a cool name! So, yeah. That's how I would go about naming things. Is be more on the unique side, but don't be absolutely impossible. There is a book. I don't know the name of the book. And all I can remember is the first part, and I've remembered this since kindergarten. And somebody named their kid something absolutely redonkulous, and I was like, Tiki Tiki Tambo, no Sarambo. Like, that's all I remember. And it's a book, and I don't know why they read this book to us in kindergarten or first grade. Because this kid, this little boy, was in the book, in the story, was playing at the well, and he fell in the well. And so somebody that saw that was running around trying to get help. But every time he was asking for help, he had to say the full name. Tiki Tiki Tumbo, no Sarambo, like whatever the full name was, has fallen into the well and he needs help. So every time he goes to another person asking for help, he has to say the full name. And by the time they finally get to the little kid, he's in a lot of pain and hurting. Again, why did we read this book in kindergarten? I don't know. But to this day, it holds a very good point. You want unique, but don't go overboard. And there's another thing I would recommend is like, for syllables, you don't know what a syllable is. It's just how many beats. I guess you could call it a beat. How many beats does it take to say a name? So Carissa would be 3 beats. Carissa. And that's how we would do our syllables back then, is we would clap it out. House. 1 syllable. I don't know. Here's one. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What is that, 14? So when you say the word, you just count how many beats would be in it. So how many syllables would be too many to have in somebody's name? I think 3 is probably the most you want to have in one name. My son has 2. My eldest son has 2, and my second has 3. I guess you could kind of go with 4, but I mean, that's kind of up there. Ellie says, what? We have the same story in Australia, but his name is different, and I can't spell it because it's like 2 breaths long. I know. That's crazy. You guys, so you know what I'm talking about. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if that was even a name. I actually looked it up last year, and I did find it on Google. And I think I just used that name. Tiki Tiki Tumble. Like, I could probably look on Google right now and see. And then if anybody's joining us and you have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just going around killing stuff. And why are you killing skeletons if this is like a Valentine's Day event? I completed the Valentine's Day event, actually. I completed the quest, and now I can make something, but it's 200 gummies. And I got 10. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just kind of move over to something else to make. And that would be the iron gloves. Right now we're working on iron gloves. And the skeletons is what we're killing because we need like 15 of each, I think. We need 15 skeleton bones. We need 15 ribs. So we got 8 there, 3 here. And then we need 2 skeleton skulls. So we actually have the 2 skulls. This is my first time actually checking to see what it is. So we got the skulls. We're pretty close to the bones. Ribs, not so much. So that's what we're doing. We're just running around killing skeletons to collect the ingredients to make the iron gloves, because that is what is next. By the way, this little heart is what you get from the event after you complete the quest. And I thought, what would be better if I actually go out and craft the next item I need, which is the iron gloves. We're collecting 200 gummies. I'm not really into wanting to collect 200 gummies. I might do it. I don't know. That'd be quite the quest. I don't think I've ever collected 200 of anything, of any quest at all. That is a lot. But yeah, I might do it. I'm kind of interested in the dress. It looks kind of cute. I have yet to see another person wearing it, but then again, this event just came up. Like, I think it's only been going for 2 hours maybe now. So everybody's been trying to craft that dress. And there are 31 people on currently. We're gonna run the scroll over the hidden edges, see if there's anything here. I'm not seeing anything, but always want to check. You never know when you're going to run across something. Oh, right there, skeleton rib, and we need that, don't we? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. It wasn't that thing. Oh. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. See? You see that? We needed that. We needed that. It was just hiding right there. Very simple, very easy. Just run your scroll across. Helps you find things and see things that you don't normally. And also you can have this. The system tells you if something drops. That is also very helpful to have on. What did Athena say? Oh, at Teska. Hi, for welcome our new gummy-based economy. Somebody's asking if Bargut is going to spawn, and that's that giant pig thing we saw before. I think he spawns every 4 hours, but I'm not entirely sure. And there is usually an announcement saying he spawns somewhere in such and such place. So skeletons isn't too bad. I do like that the items that we need to craft are kind of all falling from one NPC. That makes things a lot easier. Because if you're going to have multiple items that you need to craft, and they're all over the place, it's kind of hard, especially when you're trying to get one kill, one drop, and this one NPC drops like 5 different things. So if the drop itself is hard to get, on top of you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting that item in the first place, by the way, that item is a 5% drop, it makes it very difficult. But in this case, everything we need is a bone item, which is a lot nicer than trying to, like, I don't know, get spider web from spiders who also drop eyes and drop legs and drop, was it gold? On top of the spider web. And even though they don't actually drop anything, a non-drop is considered a drop, if that makes sense. Yes, it is a nothing, but it's programmed in that is a possibility, so you have to add it to the possibilities of getting it. So you got spider legs, spider eyes, web, nothing, and gold. So if you need to get one of those items, you have a 1 in 5 chance. Where are we at now? We got 2 skulls, which is what we needed. Bones, we need 15 bones. And we do need 15 ribs. I don't know if there's specific skeletons that drop these things, or if it's all the same thing, which I would assume is all the same thing. Why would it be different? The blues are the only ones that drop the reds, and the reds are the only one. I don't know. I'm trying to buff here. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. Skeleton's getting me. I'm kind of curious what that book is called now. So even though, going back to the book, it was like a disturbing, a disturbing story, it still makes a good point. Either that or nickname people. It's actually called Tiki Tiki Tumbo? Huh. So yeah, I looked up Tiki Tiki Tumbo and it shows up, and it immediately popped up as a story. The book tells the story of a Chinese boy with a long name who falls into a well. It is a sort of origin myth about why Chinese names are so short. Oh. That's interesting. I remember more stories too in kindergarten and like 1st grade, back when they actually read to us and they cared. As you get older, you gotta do the reading yourself, right? One of them was like a story about eating ridiculous things. I don't even know, again, I don't know the title of the song, what it was like. I walked into the kitchen and my sister was eating ice cream and she sprinkled spider legs all over it. It's just, what? What are you reading to me? I don't know. It just kept saying how, like, there was just ridiculous things added to each thing that was being eaten. There was also another one that would just sing about food and like, today is Monday, Monday's green beans. It's interesting because I remember that when I went to kindergarten, and I'm around somebody, a younger lady, what do you want to call it? Girl, little girl, and they sing the same, I can't talk. They sing the same song, so it's interesting to hear that now, today, from back then when I first heard it. What else was there? There was another kind of... Oh, okay, the boy that cried wolf. Why do they want to read a story of a little boy that gets eaten at the end? I don't know. I don't know why they want to read this little kindergartners. But, I guess they just want to scare them into not lying. But there is that book where there's the boy, he's in the village, and then he's watching the sheep, and he just goes around going, oh no, wolf, help, there's a wolf. And he was just lying. He just wanted to have fun, right? And so the villagers believe him, but there was nothing there. And so they're like, stop lying. Again, he wanted to have fun, so he cries out, wolf, wolf. Again, the villagers believe him, but there's nothing there. So they, stop lying. And I think that he did it one more time, and they actually did help. And they just started ignoring him. So the 4th time around, I think it's the 4th time, there actually was a wolf And he then said, wolf, wolf. But by this time, the villagers didn't believe him anymore. It's like, oh, yeah, a wolf. Wolf's gonna get ya. But it actually did get him, and it killed him. It ate him. And they would teach that in kindergarten. Like, again, I remember listening to this story. The boy who cried wolf. The moral of the story is, you know, don't tell lies. People believe you. People give you your trust. If you deceive them and you violate their trust, then you're not on good terms with them, and it takes a while to build that back. I don't know if they had to go to the extent of killing a little boy in order to get that point across, but that's that's the stories they would read to us. I'm trying to think of other stories back then. I know we had like kind of class pets, except I don't know if you really want to call it a class pet. Oh, I did pick it up. Okay, because they just went through all sorts of topics, and in this topics, I think it was supposed to be science. So we had a little I don't know what do you call it. It's like a butterfly garden, but not quite like a huge garden. It was just like this little a tank, maybe? I don't know what the proper wording for it would be. But there was the tank, and you had all these little, kakunas. I think they're called cocoons? Kakuna? Cocoons. I think Kakuna is a Pokemon. They had little cocoons, and we were learning about butterflies the past several weeks, and their stages, and, you know, here's these butterflies, and they're the little caterpillars. Maybe they were caterpillars at first, and then eventually they went through the stages of turning into the cocoons, because I do remember seeing that and seeing them like do these little stages, and I thought that was really cool that this class that I'm in is either kindergarten or first grade. I'm pretty sure it's kindergarten though. This class that I'm in is actually like physically showing the changes of like a butterfly cycle. Having the little teeny tiny eggs that then go into the caterpillar, which then goes into the cocoon, which eventually turns into the butterfly, and the cycle repeats. And again, we had that in, I think, 5th grade. They had, I think they're called millworms. They're like, are they millworms? Are millworms the ones that turn into like little beetles? They're little, I think they're little white worms, and then I think they go into like a pupa stage. I think that's what's called. And then eventually they turn into like little black beetles. It was so cool to see that. Like, I remember that. I remember being in my class, and like, I think this was history class too. Why does history class have bugs and insects? Oh, you know what? I think they taught different subjects actually, because there was another thing. They had fish. So in one side of the room, you had this tank. It was a tank, and it had the little pupas, or the little worms. They're not worms. They're kind of like caterpillars, but I guess it would be classified as a worm. And I just remember being fascinated by watching them every single day, watching them grow, watching them transform, and seeing, oh, that one's gonna hatch. It's moving. It's actually moving, and it's trying to come out. I thought that was so cool. And on the other side of the room, they had fish. I don't remember exactly, but I want to say he actually had salmon eggs. He had a little hatchery in the classroom for his students. And I don't remember exactly what he was trying to do, but they could help somehow in watching them watching them go from little eggs to, like, you know, tiny little fish to getting bigger. So I thought it was really cool that in class, teachers go that extra mile and showing like physical things like that, instead of just looking at a textbook. I am not much of a textbook person. I much rather see it in person, experience it in person, because otherwise, to me, it's just words on a screen or words on a page. And I know a lot of people learn in different ways. some learn better by reading it, others learn better by seeing it, and others by hearing it. Let's see where we're at right now. Our skulls are done. We only needed 2, but we got 4. We need 15 of both of those. We have 12 out of 15 skeleton bones, and we also have 7 out of 15 skeleton ribs. So we gotta keep going, guys. Ellie says, beginning to understand why Bling loves taking care of pets, plants, and games and watching them grow. I know, it's so weird how these things carry over from a childhood and then you see it. So strange. And plants, I actually did plants too. I just like babying things. In hamsters, there was a stage where I very specifically went out to get a male hamster and a female hamster and breed them for them to have babies and then give the babies away. Like, I just wanted to do that. Why? I don't know. How old was I then? 18 or 19? So yeah, I just very specifically went out to get hamsters to breed them to have babies and give the babies away. And at the same time, I had a little garden up in the windowsill. And what I like to grow is 3 things. I like to grow pumpkins, I like to grow cucumbers, and I like to grow tomatoes. And it's fascinating to watch them be little teeny tiny seeds, and slowly they grow more and more. And because I took a horticulture class, I know that you don't want them to grow too fast. That was something we would watch for. In the greenhouse, when it was, it'd be nice and warm in the greenhouse, but at the same time, that would be a problem. Our teacher would be like, okay, now these are super skinny plants, and they grew in 2 days. That is not okay. They're super skinny, they're not strong, and they're not going to survive very well. So he would open the windows to kind of cool it down to allow them more time in that one stage that they're in before they go to the next stage. They need to be strong. What else? I kind of like collecting things too, but it's like I do it in just phases. If there's something I like and I like it enough and it's not too complicated, I will try to complete the collection. Something like that would be the Naruto mangas. I didn't get very far, but at one point in time I did try to collect the Naruto mangas, Naruto and then Naruto Shippuden. And I also wanted to collect all Akatsuki members' little plushies. I still have those. I have my manga still. I have my Naruto plushies still. But it's just the Akatsuki members, you know. And I was close to completing it. And then I didn't. I don't know, I just stopped. Like I said, it kind of comes in phases. And then I went to a thrift store one day, and they had, the rest of the missing group. I'm like, I'm not even trying to collect this anymore, but I'm just gonna get them just because. So now I have the complete collection of all Naruto Akatsuki members. Fans, I like to collect little hand fans. And Barbies. I know that's kind of strange, but I don't know, I never lost my love of Barbies. That's something I always had growing up, is my Barbies, and I don't have the heart to get rid of them. I mean, I'm like, but you know, if I die, when I die one day, just donate them. Just donate them. Give them to somebody. I don't know. Can I give them away right now? I can't. It's too hard. I tried. I don't have the heart to give them away. I'm too attached to them. What else did I collect? Oh, okay. So, McDonald's toys. For some reason, I got into the little cars at Jack in the Box. They had just these little cars, and there was 12 of them, I think. There was a dumpster and pickup truck. No, not a pickup truck. These were working cars. I just remember the dumpster. And I would have my grandpa, I would say, hey, I need this car. Could you ask them to give me that toy specifically? I don't know if anybody ever caught on to that, but I would straight up ask for the toy. There was also these little tiny dogs. And they had big, huge heads. They're kind of like Littlest Pet Shop. Maybe they were Littlest Pet Shop. But they were dogs, and again, I think there was 12 of them. There was like a golden retriever. There was like a little, what are they called? Wiener dogs. And I wanted to collect all those, and then bugle. And I think I did. So if I do collect things, I usually try to complete the collection. I'm trying to think of anything recently that I collected, and I don't think so. Another skull. Oh my goodness! 13 and 8. There is just no way to speed up this process, unfortunately. And, like, I can't make them drop what I need. So, yeah, it takes a while. This is just the thrills of Endless Online, I guess. It's like playing the lottery. What is this one gonna drop? Is it gonna be the final thing that I need? We don't know. Going back to the Valentine's Day event, maybe? I am interested in playing the Bones Underground Valentine's Day event. I don't know what it is. I've never experienced it before. I asked Cyrus, will there be an event? And he said, yes, there will be. And I think he said it's soon. I don't know what soon means, but Valentine's Day is this Sunday. So I'm guessing soon means within 2 days, because I don't know. Would it go up Valentine's Day? Or would it be like tomorrow? To me, I think when you do an event and it's like a holiday event, that's another school, guys. Oh my goodness. And when you're trying to do holiday events, it's probably better to have it up maybe a few days before that specific holiday and then leave it up for a good week. I like that Sausage does that. Going back to main clone server, Sausage puts it up maybe 5 days before the actual day. Let's say Halloween and Christmas, because those are the events we get. He puts it up maybe about 5 days beforehand, and he leaves it up for about a week. This time, I think it was actually 2 weeks he left it up for. It was actually more like 2 weeks and a half. So I like that people consider that. They give time. Because maybe somebody has to travel out of town and they don't want to be playing Endless Online or whatever your game is when they're visiting family for Christmas for a week or whatever it is. So it's important to give players before time and after time. You don't know what their schedule is like, but that is a pretty common thing for people to visit family or go somewhere. Not always the case, but it is very common. So allowing them to have an open schedule for the event, I think, is crucial in a way. If you want your event to be like packed, then yeah, I would kind of leave it to the player's hands and see what you get. And I also do think it's good to have a date. Did someone? Oh, how long ago was this? The Vargot has spawned in Western Crossroads. I don't know where that is. Let me ask. I don't know. Crossroads? Is that like the train? That's what I think. Western Crossroads. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know how long ago this went out. Like, when they announced it. I didn't even see that. But maybe it's already gone. West of Avon. Okay. So if I use the beach scroll right now, maybe we can... Let's ask first. I mean, I don't mind going. I just don't want to go there and find out it's dead. And I gotta walk all the way back. That would be so irritating. Zelda, it's still alive. It will give messages when it's dead. Now. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Vargot has been slain. Okay, I like that. That is really nice. That is something I need to know. Because like I said, otherwise it's just a waste of time, especially when you don't have scrolls. Kind of sucks to walk from one place to the other. And walking in Endless Online is not exactly the quickest thing in the world, is it? And sometimes you just don't have scrolls, so it's nice to know when it's there and then when it's gone. It looks like a Valentine, however you pronounce his name, is gonna make a lot of money. Selling those little gummies. I'm assuming they're gonna sell it for 1K. Usually this is how it works in the Endless Online economy, if you don't know already. Normally, if somebody has something and it's like the first of it, you can pretty much set the price. Let's say in main clone server, it was the penguin suit. Well, if you're the first person to get a penguin suit and you don't want it, you can set the price for what it is. But just going alone by its rarity, because it was a brand new, never to have been added before item, is probably, you could easily say mills, and people will buy it. Just because they're wanting that outfit and you have it. So if they want it and they have the gold, they will spend it. It's usually the case. And you can also shift that price range. Like a few years back, I had a friend on here on main clone server, and he was doing the scavs. He was just collecting scavs, just no for specific reason. He was just collecting them. And before that, scavs were 120,000, and that was usually the set price. Well, at some point in time, I guess there was some sort of scav shortage, because this is like an actual thing, I guess. There was a scav shortage, so people started spiking up the price. And it got to the point where scavs were like going for, I want to say like 180K. Like, it spiked pretty large. And he says, he was like, I don't like this. I don't like that people are selling it for that much. That's not what it used to be. Why did it spike? And we don't know. But he said, you know what? I have a giant stack of scavs. I can change the price. And he did. He absolutely did. He said, I'm going to start selling them at this price. And I think he even went lower than 120. I think he even went to 90,000. So because he had a huge stack of scavs, and he wasn't like money hungry, he started selling his scavs for 90,000. And guess what happened? Because that was a thing, people started dropping their price, because nobody's going to buy a scav for 160,000 when it's only 90,000 on this other player. So he actually shifted it down lower than what it had been, and then even lower than that. Now it's at 120,000, and that's been pretty normal. But yeah, the Endless Online economy kind of works like that. And that's just kind of what I've been seeing over the past 6 years. Like, there'll be times where I'm actually paying attention, and other times I log on and people would ask me what the prices are, and I usually know. But when I'm not paying attention, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. But that was happening pretty often. They were asking me for prices. Oh my dear goodness. What are we at now? Okay, skeleton bone's almost done. And, you know, maybe we'll keep going. If I don't get enough ribs, I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna take the handout card. Habesu, I can't say your name, I'm sorry. Habesu. I don't know, much easier to manipulate an economy with such a smaller player base. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, what are you gonna do? Especially when you have such a rare item, or you have an item that many people don't have, or you could do the hoarding technique. Yeah, you very much so have the power to just turn it to where you want it to be. Now, trying to sell it for super high price is more unlikely, Because how do you do that? When you have an item that is not discontinued, it's not rare. If someone's selling ant legs for like 20,000 per ant leg, that's not gonna swing when it's always been 1 to 2,000 per ant leg. And now all of a sudden you're gonna spike it up. You're not gonna sell it. Now, if that item was DC, you have a much easier chance of doing that. And in the case of the scav, it's ancient wreath, or just wreaths, and dragons. That means the higher leveled players can manipulate that price, because lower level players cannot do that. They can't kill these things. It's hard. But these are the only things that drop these items. So the economy is easier to be manipulated by those people that can actually have access to it, rather than just any player at all. Turtle, hello! What's up with the event? Hello, Turtle, welcome to the stream. You know, I dipped out, but I mean, I'll jump over there and show you. Because we got 15 bones, we got 2 heads. We're not quite there with the ribs, but I think I'll just ask for help. Let me go here. Okay. Can I not use a scroll? Okay, hold on. I gotta walk out of here first. So if you guys don't know this already, there are restrictions for scrolls. You can't just use them anywhere, anytime you want. There are restrictions. Like this area is no scrolls. But now that I left, let's do that again. Here we are. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys the event if you have not already seen it. And let's open up my paper doll real fast. Right here. Box of chocolates. This is one of the event items. It only took us about 20 minutes to do the event from start to finish. But that's not the only thing going on. Now, let's take a little walk. We can see there's roses wrapped around this lamp. There's these arches that aren't normally there. They're wrapped around with roses. There's these little things called love blobs that drop things called gummies. Pink gummy right there. Perfect timing. And everyone's just kind of crowding in this area. Here's also the statue in the middle of the center of town. These are actual players right here and here. They won the contest for suggestions, so because of that, they gotta have their player be made a statue and is displayed in the center of Aiden. This is Ren or Reen, however you like to pronounce it. I cannot click on him because I have already done the event, but this is where he would go to start it. Let me jump back over to comments. Is there anything in Clone for Valentine's Day? You know, there isn't, but there is something I'm gonna mention. It doesn't mean anything, but I'll mention it. Back in October, I was in a room. I, along with a few other players and Sausage himself, we were in a room, and it was the, if you go down underneath the pub, there's a room, and then there's a wall area that you cannot get into because it's level locked, and there's like level 200. Okay, well, I had asked Sausage, how do I get in there? He's like, I'll just show you. So he temporarily allowed people to walk in there, so we were all just kind of hanging out with him. Well, people were mentioning that they wanted to have more events, and someone had said, I want a Valentine's Day event, and somebody else backed this up, and it was kind of cute because it was actually two men that said that. I'm like, that was kind of unusual, but it was pretty cute. So nothing really came of it, but I mean, it's possible. Is there going to be an event? Probably not, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed. Somebody also said on Main Clone today, it's possible there's going to be an event that has absolutely nothing to stand on. Absolutely nothing to stand on. I don't know where he's getting that information from, where it came from, who said it. I just remember reading it on Globe. But then again, a few days before, people were like running a joke saying, oh, there's these new items on main. Look, it's so cool. It was an actual joke that people were playing on for some reason. So somebody was asking, where do you get it? I'm like, I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. What's it look like? And then finally somebody PM'd me saying, no, it's just a joke. Play along. I'm like, oh, okay. So if they were joking about these new items, then are they joking about a possible event? I don't know. I'm just telling you that this was mentioned to Sausage in October. 2 people had talked about it directly. I was there in the room. That doesn't mean there's going to be an event, but it was brought up. And we have had no announcements for this to happen. But it would be nice if Main Clone did have a little Valentine's Day event. I don't know what they would do, but I'm sure they could come up with something. I mean, they've done something with a Halloween event that we hadn't seen before, something with a Christmas event we haven't seen it before. So I'm sure among the 4, they could come up with a Valentine's Day event. There's also this event going right now, Forever Endless. And I had asked Cyrus for Bones Underground, if you guys were interested in that server, if there was going to be an event for Valentine's Day, and he said, yes, there is. So if you have an account on Bones Underground, there will be a Valentine's Day event. That was confirmed today after I had asked the question by Cyrus himself in the Discord. Okay, I'm going to click on Sarah, Holiday Merchant. This is for the males. You can collect a pink tux and you need 200 gummies. We've just seen that the love blobs drop these pink gummies. There's a 15% drop rate. People are collecting them like crazy. People are also getting smart about this, and they're collecting them and selling them. You could probably easily swing 1,000 each for these blobs. So if you wanted to get into some money, there you go. Collect these pink blobs and sell them for 1K each. There. And then you have the ladies, this Celestia. I don't know if this is a thing from before or not. I know I've seen a pink tux before. I don't know if this Celestia is new. I'm gonna say probably not, but I don't know. And then also, you can randomly craft potions if you wanted to. Let me jump over to the comments real fast. Turtle says, is there anything in Clone for Valentine's Day? Oh, I already read that one. Next time you see Blah, tell him to be my Valentine. Aww, he got little eyes. I never see Blah. He's like not online anymore. He does pop on from time to time. But yeah, he just kind of disappeared a little bit there. Let's see. Sortie is the one I see online most, actually. And Plasma Star would be second. I guess Blazor is actually third, and then it would be Sausage. So I've noticed over the years, it just changes from their time frame, and that's totally understandable. You know, they're older, they maybe have newer jobs, newer lives. You never know what's going on in their lives, but they are people too. And so it's just interesting to see how active they were at this point in time to now. And it just kind of switches. But I would say of the 4, the most absolute active one who is just always doing something would be Sortie. Whether you can always see her online or not. She actually made a comment saying, like, I'm actually online most of the time. But that doesn't always mean she's showing as online. Or she might be on alt. Sortie's always doing something. And in fact, she just made an update for C. And I guess she had enough of C disappearing for everybody. Even myself. My C client just disappeared. She actually, I guess, infused it to this new update where you don't need to have that icon. And also the, what did she call it? Upscale. She did some sort of upscale to increase the sizing pixels for Endless Online And you can get that on Swordy's website. Turtle, I've seen Sausage online once ever. Really? Sausage? Let's see. Going backwards, the last time I've seen him was New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. He was there a good portion of the time for Christmas. He was also there for Halloween event, and that's kind of normal for Sausage, I would say. I have it pinned down to like 3 different times. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around. While I'm running around, let's at least ask. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 7 more. I'll continue that thought in just a second here. What did I say? 7? 7, skeleton ribs. Let me just walk around the event some more. Show off the map. It's really cute. I'll also head over to Centaur and show you some more to this event. This event takes place in 3 different locations of the map. I will show that to you. But going back to Sausage. Sausage, I kind of have it pinned to like 3 different times that he's online. And that's usually January because he's either... Well, he's taking down the map is what he's doing. So you got December where he's putting the Christmas map up as well as the Avon map with snow. In January, he's taking it down. And in October, he's putting it up, he's putting the Halloween event up. Might pop in once in the summertime. So that's been pretty consistent with Sausage from what I have noticed. He only logs in about 4 times a year. So it's understandable. You can only do so much on Endless Online, and then it just kind of runs its course over and over again. And especially if you've been an original player since 2003, 4, 5, and you still play it now, it gets kind of boring, monotonous, really. And then you try to join a new server and see if anything's different. We're gonna head over to Centaur real fast. And I have that same problem. I don't want to not play, but it's like, what do you do? So this is Alea. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she is part of the event, the Valentine's Day event. So you will be given a letter, and you need to find this woman and give her the letter to only have you be sent off somewhere else. But this is where she is. She's in the Centaur village, right in the middle of the square, so she's easy to find. There is another part of this, and we're gonna go look at that too. We're gonna go to the beach because it's closest to where we need to go. So I would like to see Main Clone do some more events if they can. I understand also it might be a little hard to have all 4 admins on at the same time. They managed to swing it for December, and they usually do. They usually manage to swing all 4 of them being on at the same time for October and December. Those are like the only times. And maybe January for taking down the map. Those are going to be your 3 like hot spots for seeing all 4 admins. Halloween event, I saw Blazor only once. Plasma Star and Swordy were most active. Sausage a few times. Christmas time, Plasma Star was actually one that was missing. Like, I saw him once, like, on the Christmas event, so it just depends on their lifestyles, you know? What all is happening, what's going on, what are they doing, work schedule maybe, family, I don't know. But I can't imagine that it's hard for 4 different adults in 4 different parts of the world trying to land a time frame that works for all of them. But they do manage to do that, and that's impressive. And they have been working decently well, it seems, together. Maybe not always, but most of the time. Okay, now we're coming up to the second part. If you guys missed that, let me redo that just one more time. So you can see where this person is in case you're wondering. If you don't already know where the Flowies are, down this road is Avon. So when you're coming up, down this road is the castle. You're just going to go this way. So coming up from Avon, and then you go down. Castle's on the opposite direction of the road. In case you're wondering where all 3 parts of this place is, I'm just showing you. It's not even necessarily a place, it's like a person. Turtle says, I saw him like 3 weeks ago for a minute. And that's how they are. They're just so, what's the word? Hold on. So this is Raven. She's important. You need to talk to her. She's here. This is where you find her. Now we're going to go to the final place, which is pretty obvious where it's at, but I mean, we'll just go there anyways. Elusive. I think that's the word I'm thinking of. Well, they're just like phase in and phase out. One day you see their name on there, like, oh my gosh, that person's still alive. So, it's nice that they're active, and I can understand that it's hard being on 4 parts of the world at the same time. Trying to keep the EO world happy with events, and also trying to have just something work for all of them. And Endless Online's not the most entertaining game out there. So, it is their server, and they should be more active. I do agree. But I also understand their lack of interest in Endless. And also, what do you do when you're an admin and this is going to go on for 6 years for them now? What do? You just log on and hang out? I don't know. What would you do to keep yourself entertained if you were an admin for 6 years? What would you do? Now, I think it's impressive that Bones Underground... Sorry guys, I'm walking off. This is nowhere. I'm not paying attention. Now I am though. I'm going to the final place. I think it's impressive that Bones Underground is having their 11th anniversary. That's going back to when Maine was still up. Wow. They're the oldest, I think, server out there. They're still active. They still have admins. They're doing a Valentine's Day event. They have an incredible quest they did. If you guys did not see my Bones Underground playthrough I did on Tuesday, I think it was, I did 2 quests. One of them was the Lantern quest, which is incredible. I loved it. I would recommend you guys watch that. It's just really cool if you've never experienced it. It was well done. I've never seen so much commitment go into a server. So I'm going to do this again one more time in case you guys don't know. You're going to go into the pub. The pub is right there next to Town Square. You're going to go through this wall. You're going to go down, and we're going to head down these stairs. In these stairs, over here, hiding in the little corner, are these 2. It's Raven and Ren, again. And they're just cross lovers. This is like a Romeo and Juliet, very much so. Story that you're going to experience for the Valentine's Day event. This is where you're going to end up if you didn't know how to get down below in the cellar. They're going to tell you, you need to go to the pub cellar. This is how you get there. You're not trapped. You just got to go through the wall. In case you guys did not know that. I am trapped now, though, because I said something. Okay. Going back over to the comments. How old is Fallen Evolution? That one... old as dirt. That one's as old as dirt. I don't know, actually. I will ask right now in the Discord, in the Fallen Evolution Discord, how old is it? We'll see if we get a response or not. Whoops. But Bones Underground is 11 years old. They just had their anniversary. They're currently celebrating it too. I will ask about Fallen Evolution though. Whoops. It's so cold over here. There's a lot of snow. We just got 6 inches from when I last checked. It's probably more though. It's been snowing like all day. Really? You're not gonna let me through, are you? You're just gonna stand there. He trapped me. Okay, so... Sorry, what did you need again? Ribs? Oh! I totally forgot I asked. Forgot I asked on Globe. If anybody has ribs, could you please send them over my way? This poor person's like, did you need this? Yes, I did. Thank you. So we're gonna scroll. Oh, never mind. He finally moved. So he's probably gonna ask me to meet in bank. That's usually what happens. So, or maybe we'll just hang out at the town square so you guys can kind of take in the map. It's nice. It's enjoyable. Again, you click on this guy to start it. I cannot click on him. I already completed it. When you complete the event, you get this little heart here, and I believe you also get 10,000 experience points. I'm not entirely sure if the 10,000 comes from completing the quests or just crafting the items. It was confirmed that you click on Sarah. Oh! Sarah's floating around here somewhere. You craft things from Sarah and you get 10,000 experience points from that. And I think she also said that you get it from the west. But maybe let's just ask Athena right now. Wow, there's 27 people on. Nicely done, guys. So we're just going to PM Athena real quick. I know she did say for a fact it's the item crafting, but I don't know if it's also the event too. But we'll just ask. Why not? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Okay, all good. I saw earlier, but was trying to get my 200 gummies. Oh my goodness! Let me grab the ribs. Let's ask him how many he's got so far. I'm curious because let's go over this again. It is 11 p.m. currently. I started about 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 hours. I estimated it would be a 3-hour run. 3 to 4 hour run to do the gummies. He just said he completed it. Thank you so much, Halcyon. He's always helping me. He's such a helper. And I love this. Less than an hour? What? Let's see if he legitimately got them or if he bought any. He's saying it only took him less than an hour. All drops. What's your level? Went on my mage for it. Okay. So he was probably using spells then in order to get these kills because KSing is a thing you have to do in events. 15 on mage. Okay. So there you go. If you're level 15 and let's say a mage, it's only going to take you about an hour to get 200 gummies. This quest, this whole event's been up for about 3 hours now. And what did he make? I'm assuming he made the tux, but hey, if we can get him to sport it around, why not? Can you wear it? And is it wear or where? I think it's. I mean, sorry, this one. That's so annoying. Like, I being American, I can't stand how there's like different spellings for one word. Let's do an example. There is there as in a place. There is there as in like a person's like a person's ownage of something, and then there is there as in they are. I can't stand that. There's 3 different spellings for one word. It's so irritating. I'm not the best speller in the world, but that certainly does not help. I think this is the correct spelling. I can't do it now. I think that's the correct spelling of where, but there's also where. One of them is wearing clothing. What's the other where? I don't know. Hardware? I don't know. It's irritating for sure. 200. Let's see if he answered my questions. Haven't made it either. Want to see the tux first. Waiting for Double to come back. Where is he? I kind of want to see him put on the pink tux. But I also want to see the dress. Let's see if I can grab some people for you guys to see the tux and the dress being, you know, worn and show you guys maybe you like it. The YouTubes and the Twitches. Oops, that one didn't go through. You know what? It's flood protection, that's why. But I mean, that's nice. I would like to I would like to see the item itself instead of just like guessing maybe it might look good, because sometimes it looks better being in that little folded position than actually being worn. Where is Sarah? I don't know, but she was here in this area. There she is. So if you missed it, let's look at that again. Whoops. This is the pink tux, and this is the dress. I don't know how they look on a person, but I'm trying to get somebody to come down so they can sport it. I have it. I can't talk on Globe! Fine, fine. Let's PM him. I'll do it one more time. Come to Bank Bling. Okay. I think he's gonna go put it on for us. Let's go see. Aww. Can't spell. It's too cold. So he does have the pink tux on. So for the... Oh, he's cosmogging it. So if you're interested, there it is. I need the dress. So he's doing a cosmog. I think that's what it's called. And that's where you see admins, I'm sure, doing this all the time. You see them having one item on, but when you do this, it's a completely different item. This is actually what they're wearing, but this is what you see. What's it called? Celeste dress? From the beach. What are these guys talking about? I kind of want to make both, Halcyon says. But I don't know if I want to wear the pink tux. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's cute. I like the little rose here. Did I? Huh. I don't know if that rose is normally there. I do remember suggesting things for when they were looking for the Valentine's Day event. I did suggest a box of chocolates. I did suggest a rose to be put on the chest or to be worn in the hair. I think I also suggested bouquet. And I know for sure I suggested red sunglasses. So I'm wondering if this rose was drawn on there or if that was part of the Stavaclos. I don't think anybody has completed the dress yet, so maybe I can't show you guys. That's too bad. Thank you guys. So, oh. So now that we need hashtag item iron gloves. I think we just need one Yeti's foot. Oh, never mind. Wait, iron claws? Oh. How does he do that? How does he have everything? How does he do this? He just has everything. Every time. I don't know how he does it. He says, I'm a little loot goblin. Going back to common, turtle. I get mixed up with past and past, but affected and affected. I do too. I know what you're talking about. I do too. Is no problem for me. I get that too. Affect and effect. Effect and affect. I get that mixed up too. It's like, oh, which one's which? Affected and effected. It's affected by it. It wasn't affected by it. It's so complicated. Celestia. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay, okay. Thank you. Hashtag. Item. Death boots. No. Death gloves? I don't know. Okay, hold on. What was it? What in the world? Oh. You're kidding. I didn't make that, did I? What did I make? What did I... It has to be the boots. I had to make it. Ancient boots. That's what I... Okay. Hashtag. Item. Ancient boots. And I know also the English language, like... It's just a mixture of so many other words. Like, the word mustache. The way you pronounce it and the way it's spelled, just two completely different things. And there's like ballet, but it's like balletti. Just strange words. One Yeti foot, 15, 16. Okay, we have all the ingredients we need to make ancient boots, so let's go do that. I don't know where to go. Hold on. Item. Ancient boots. Is it the witch still, or did they move it? Centaur shoemaker. Okay. So, let's walk through... Yes, you should. Is it A-U-R? Centaur? I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell anything. Real fast. So let's just kind of walk through the map a little bit so you guys, again, can see this. This is the Valentine's Day event. We also, since we completed the Valentine's Day event, and I don't feel like collecting 200 of the of the little gummies, I just went ahead and tried to collect items to make the ancient boots, which we have successfully done, thanks to the help of Halcyon, who helps us pretty often. If you come to the bank, I give you one. So he's offering me a scroll, which is very, very sweet. But I just wanted to show you guys the map again in case, I don't know, you didn't get enough of it the first time or the 7th time. So let's do the 8th time. Here we go. The little arches, they're cute, they're wonderful. There's roses climbing up the lantern. There's roses all over the place. There are roses climbing up the church building itself. It is cute. It is very Valentine's-y. You get a chocolate heart. You get this pink tuxedo here that Double is wearing. I don't think anybody's made the dress just yet. Okay, here's the, I can't move. Here's the church, covered in roses. Very cute. I really like this. This is adorable. I just like buildings in general, being covered in plants. It just has a nice look to it. It really does. Here's a little blob. Let's go get him. And then we'll head up the center. Oops. No, I'm blocking Demi. I think it's Demi. Yes, it is. Okay, I have a scroll for Centaur somewhere. No, I don't. I lied. Oh my dear goodness. We'll just walk down there then. We don't have anything else to do, so we're good. We'll just walk down, enjoy the map, go to Centaur, craft the iron gloves, and I think maybe we'll call it a stream. Because I don't know, I think collecting the gummies is going to take quite a while. But according to Halcyon, it only took him under an hour. Not even really trying, and I got 15 so far. That's good. 15 out of 200. That's still a pretty big number. I don't know. I don't know if I have the drive to do that. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe after everybody else has made theirs, we'll make ours. That way we have the blobs to ourselves. So yeah, let's head down to Centaur. Must have used them all, huh? Does the witch have roses? Well, it's a singular rose right here outside the witches. This lamp specifically is like the wrapping around the rose. The rose is wrapping around the lamp is pretty tall, and these ones are shorter. Little rose bush here. So they didn't just make a lamp with roses, they made a couple of them. And again, this was gonna be a lot more grand. There was a lot put into place, but because the pixel artist is very close to having their baby, their very first baby, that there was things that had to kind of be cut, taken corners. It's still nice, but I think they were wanting more, but they couldn't. They just ran out of time. It wasn't gonna happen. Baby said so. I don't think the baby was born just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it had been. Alright, let's go get these gloves made. I'm gonna have to pop in and out of a few buildings because I don't know which building it is. I don't know. ADK. And although there are signs in front of the buildings, they're not always accurate. Again, this is where you find Aliyah, and you're gonna want to find her when you first start the quest. I guess technically it's the second time. Oh, iron gloves, but that's not what we want. We want ancient boots. I guess it would make sense if the ancient boots are being sold by the one that sells shoes. At least that's what I would assume, and if that is the case, then we need to go below. Who is this? Now there's boots right here, so hopefully this is actually the boots building, but let's find out if it is or not. It looks like it. Hats. These are hats, I think. What are these? What even are these? What in the world? Centaur Forger. Cyan cloth. Cyan. Maybe it's cyan cloth, death cloth, terra cloth, vermilion cloth. Rib cage. Rib cage. You're gonna craft a rib cage? Centaur cloth. What? Why is rib cage a cloth object? What? Condensed metal, but not a cloth. Rough cloth. Core. Bird. What was it? Bird cloth. Era cloth. Flat root. I don't remember seeing this before. Desert. Poultice? Poultice? How do you pronounce that? Poultice? Poultice. Canids cloth. Swamp poultice. Condensed ice. Swamp cloth. I don't remember seeing any of this, but I know I had to have because I know for a fact I crafted 5 of these items. 5 of an item here. Which was the Candice thing. This, I know I made 5 of those, but I guess I just kind of blazed through it. So... Okay, here's this shoe guy. Ancient boots, here we go. Ancient boots! Oops. Let's look at the stats for that. I have no idea what they are. Oh, 13,000? Okay. How much more until we level then? 24,975. Okay, that's fine. I'm not at that point where I want to go out of my way and level just yet, but I mean, I'll take it. When did... Oh, this is group. Group has a cute little icon. This is the first time I'm noticing this. When did that happen? Huh. Okay. The stats. I was gonna check the stats. Okay. Item. Ancient boots. There we go. What did I spell wrong? Is it ancient? Is ancient spelled wrong? It probably is. I can't paper doll myself. Terrible. Is everything... Whoa, it froze. It froze. So, I can tell almost instantly my little tag isn't popping up. And what did I say? I said when I use the hashtag item things, it tends to freeze up. And I wasn't entirely sure if I was just making that up. But I think this pretty much solidifies that. I'm pretty sure the hashtag item whatever causes this to happen. Because look, online, no, nothing's being read. We haven't got disconnected yet, that sign, but I know that's what's happening. So we're just gonna log out and log back in. I don't know if I spelled that right. No, I don't even know what I spelled. My fingers are trying to auto-type, but it's not working. I'm so close to looking like me. I just need the sword, and the shield, and the tiara, and that's gonna be a long, long time. Okay, let's try this again. Oops. There we go. So if you guys are wondering about the stats for the ancient boots, you get 1 range, 1 strength, 2 int, 4 whiz, 4 aggie, 4 con, and 4 dex. And that's about it. Now I believe the next one would be... Is it iron boots? Am I making that up? Is there iron boots? No, I'm thinking of iron gloves. I thought there was iron boots, too. Are they not in the game? Is that why it's not showing up? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure iron boots is a thing. Items. Boots. Boots. Here they are. Oh, steel boots. Okay, I was close. It's still a metal. Okay, there we go. Now, how Ever Endless has been working is that there's like a tier. You start with this, and then you have to craft the next item up. But you need to have the current item you have in order to make that, if it goes in the order. So I'm going to assume steel boots is the next thing up, and I will be needing ancient boots to craft it. And let's find out. No, it doesn't actually work that way with these ones. Okay. Are they better? They look better. What do I need to craft it? Oh, do I buy it? Wait, it doesn't have anything listed. Let's ask Globe. It's very possible that it's not in the game, but it's being registered as an item. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a DC item. Maybe the information hasn't been added. Maybe, I don't know, just... There are a lot of possibilities. In this case, it's just best to ask. So we're going to take that off our list now. Ancient boots, done. Let's see. Okay, we did do the maze for bones underground. Slime sword quest, I don't know what that is. I'll have to find out later. I have no idea what this site is. What did I even put down? Oh, that's the maze site, I think. Okay, back to this. So, iron gloves, it looks like needs to be made next. I'm gonna need help with that because I cannot, at my level, take on Ganonos. Nor get broken armor, I think. No, I can get broken armor. It's at the Birdman. Okay. So let's see if anybody answered my question. I just like to kind of know what I'm doing next. So there are none yet, I think. I thought so. Thank you. So let's go back to Avon and we'll end the video over there because I'd like to end it on the Valentine's Day event. That's where we started. Oh my goodness, Peaches needs 50 more before she has 200. That's quite a lot of work. So, roses everywhere. There's a quest. There are items. One you get from completing the quest, the other you get from crafting. You start this guy to initiate the quest. There are 2 different parts. There is here in Avon, and then it'll also end right here in the pub. And then once you talk to him, you will be sent to Centaur. In Centaur, you'll talk to Aelia, or how you pronounce her name. And then from there, you have to go to the flowers area, Flowers, which is like right across from where the castle is. You go there, you collect 15 flowers, you come back to him, he gets a letter, sends a letter to her, and then they meet in the pub, and that's it. The quest is over. You get this chocolates. That's the quest, and you also get 2,000 experience, as well as love. What's her name? Sarah. As well as Sarah, you can, if you want, for a challenge, get 200 pink gummies to craft these things, as well as these potions, but you don't really need the potions. Gummies are right here. They're running around everywhere in Avon. Kill them, you get a gummy. Just like that, right? Except when you're actually doing the quest, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get them as easy, because that's just how it is. When you're not trying, that's when you get things. When you actually are trying, that's when you don't get things. So yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Who is this? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, oh my gosh, I gotta go look at Halcyon. Oh, so cute. He's just so decked out in pink and he's so cute. He's all decked out in pink and red. Love it. Absolutely love it. So he is wearing that tuxedo, actually wearing it, not just transmogging it. And he also has his little chocolate hearts. What are these, Habanos? These are the Helena things. These are what we have to craft next. We're not there yet, though. We will get there eventually. Shivels! Hello, Shivels! Welcome to the stream. We were actually just about to end. This is the Valentine's Day event in Ever Endless. Halcyon, I can't pronounce anything. This is something you can craft if you get 200 of these items right here. 200 of these. You can craft this for the men, and there's a dress for the ladies, and you get this little heart box for completing the quest, which you start right here. And there, I don't know if you noticed, but there's roses all over the place. There's a little statue. There's 2 little players right here too. Actual people. Well, I mean, there's statue of players. That was their reward for suggesting these things that have taken, that have won the suggestion. So they gotta have their statue face right dead center of Avon, and that's what we're looking at today. Yeah, but I was just about to end it. We did the quest earlier, and then we kinda-ish started the crafting of this, but I don't know, 200's a lot to get. And then we also ran off and we made iron boots, and here they are. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. tomorrow we'll see what's happening. If Bones Underground happens to have their Valentine's Day event open up and running, which again, that was confirmed. Cyrus did say this in the Discord. I directly asked, will there be a Valentine's Day event? Cyrus said yes. Soon. I don't know when soon is, but I mean, today is already the 12th, and Valentine's Day is this Sunday, so soon must be very, very soon. So we'll play that if it's up and available tomorrow night. We'll see. So, as always, thank you guys for joining, taking part, and watching this. Have a good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or night, whatever it is on your part of the world, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining.